Oh, Troy Franklin, Troy Franklin, Troy Franklin. The Denver Broncos' fourth round wide receiver is going through some significant rookie growing pains. The dude has had issues out there, and unfortunately, it's been kind of the same issues over and over again. I can live with a player making rookie mistakes, but not when it's the same mistake over and over and over, which we've seen from Troy Franklin. Not lining up in the right spot, running the wrong route, dropping the ball. Pretty much every single day, Troy Franklin gets chewed out at training camp by his wide receivers coach, Kerry Colbert. I'm not here to say that Troy Franklin's a bust. We obviously cannot determine anything one way or another after one preseason game and 16 training camp practices. But what I am saying is that Franklin has a long way to go in his development before he can be depended on to be an impact player for the Denver Broncos. I still think that the Denver Broncos love Franklin and they love his potential. That's why they are coaching him so hard, because they know what his ceiling is in the NFL. They're trying to help him unlock it, and they believe in him, and they know he can take that hard coaching. But by the same token, like I said earlier, from lining up in the wrong spot to running the wrong route to drops, today it was the drops, Troy Franklin's struggles have been mightily apparent at training camp. Today during camp, he had a drop on a go route during 7-on-7s from Zach Wilson. It was a perfectly thrown ball, and Franklin could not catch it. I mean, this would have been a walk-in touchdown. Franklin showcased his speed. He cooked the DB on the route, but he couldn't finish and make the catch. It was very unfortunate, especially considering how well of a thrown ball it was from Zach Wilson. He also had another bad drop today during one-on-ones on sort of a back shoulder fade from Bo Nix, where, yes, Nix underthrew it a little bit, but that's still one that Franklin has to catch. It hit him in his hands. He has to catch it. Today was a very rough day for Franklin, and another day where he got chewed out by Kerry Colbert. But still, I think Franklin has a chance to be an impact player for the Denver Broncos, just not in 2024. I'm more thinking 2025. If you'll remember, the Broncos were very hesitant to play their rookies last season. Be it Marvin Mims, be it Riley Moss, whoever it was, the Broncos did not want to throw their rookies out there. I think it's going to be a similar case for a guy like Troy Franklin. There are a couple of Broncos rookies, such as Devon Vele, another wide receiver, and Bo Nix, who have both showcased that they're ready to be thrown into the fire, but not Troy Franklin. Vele is very clearly further ahead in his development, and that's somewhat to be expected. Vele is 26 years old as a rookie. He already is a lot further along just in life compared to Troy Franklin, who's only, 22, 23 years old? That's a significant difference. So right now, Troy Franklin is not only still learning how to be a professional, but he's learning, quite frankly, how to adult. You compare that to a guy like Devon Vele, who's 26 years old, already knows how to adult, quite frankly, and now he can just focus on being a professional, preparing each and every single day, and just be focused on ball. That's why Devon Vele's done so well. We see him every day going up and mossing cats. We see him making impacts underneath as well in the receiving game. We saw him in the Indianapolis game draw 2 deep pass interference penalties. Does that remind you of anyone? Think Cortland Sutton, think Tim Patrick, where all you have to do is throw the ball up in their general vicinity and they're probably going to come down with it. So overall, man, I feel like Troy Franklin really still has a long way to go. And when you compare it to a guy like Devon Vele, who is further along in his development, I just don't see Troy Franklin seeing the field much this year on offense. He needs time to marinate. He needs time to learn. He needs time to grow. It's just going to take some time, Broncos country. We just got to be patient with a guy like Troy Franklin. All right, Broncos country, I am curious. What do you think Troy Franklin's role in this offense is going to be this year? Do you think he's going to make an impact, or do you think he's kind of just going to have to sit on the bench and marinate a little bit? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are 2 free and easy ways to show your support. Helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.